The Vamana Avatar is the fifth incarnation of Lord Vishnu and the first in which he appeared in a fully human form as a Dwarf Brahmin. This avatar emphasizes humility, wisdom, and the power of dharma to overcome arrogance and greed. The Vamana Avatar takes place in the Treta Yuga, during the reign of King Mahabali, a powerful and benevolent demon king. Mahabali, the grandson of Prahlad, was a just ruler loved by his people. However, his growing power and influence began to threaten the supremacy of the Devas. Despite being virtuous, Mahabali's ambition led him to challenge the Devas and take control of the three worlds, earth, heaven, and the netherworld. To curb Mahabali's expanding dominance, Vishnu incarnated as Vaman, a dwarf Brahmin, to teach the lesson of humility. One day, Mahabali performed a grand sacrificial ritual where he vowed to grant any request made by a Brahmin. Vaman, appearing as a humble dwarf, approached Mahabali and asked for 3 paces of land. Amused by the small request, Mahabali agreed, despite warnings from his guru, Shukracharya, who sensed the divine presence of Vishnu. As soon as Mahabali granted the boon, Vaman transformed into a giant cosmic form known as Trivikrama. With his first step, he covered the entire earth, and with his second, he spanned the heavens. Realizing there was no space left for the third step, Mahabali offered his own head as the resting place for Vishnu's final step. This act of surrender earned him Vishnu's blessings, and Mahabali was granted the boon to return every year to visit his people, a tradition celebrated as Balipadyami. Vaman's small form symbolizes how humility and wisdom can defeat even the greatest arrogance and power. Mahabali's offering of his head exemplifies the ultimate act of surrender and devotion, earning divine grace. The Vamana Avatar reinforces the importance of maintaining balance and righteousness in the universe. Even virtuous and powerful beings, like Mahabali, must practice humility and avoid overstepping dharma. Vaman's form as a dwarf reminds us that greatness is not about size or might, but wisdom and righteousness. Mahabali's devotion and willingness to sacrifice everything demonstrate that surrender to the divine leads to eternal blessings. The Vamana Avatar is a profound tale of humility, justice, and the restoration of cosmic balance. It exemplifies Vishnu's role as the preserver of dharma and protector of righteousness in the face of growing arrogance.